Welcome back to the SMT YouTube channel. So for those of you that don't know, and I think a lot of you do, but if you don't, Verizon has a new CEO coming into the position. Outgoing CEO Hans Vestberg, his time as CEO is done. And to me, I think for the most part, he operated in the best interest of the board, as he should. He was the chairman of the board, and, his goal was to serve the board. And shareholders and all those kind of things. It's the corporate piece, right? But for us here on this channel and myself, we just want to see a competitive marketplace. And the marketplaces and the industry is better when Verizon is strong on all aspects. And they haven't been. They've been strong in financials. They've been strong, with respect to free cash flows and EBITDA and those kind of things. But they haven't been a grower for a long time, So while the industry was changing and AT&T and T-Mobile and big cable was taking share, Verizon sat out the whole thing. They couldn't find that balance of growth and profitability. They chose profitability slightly above, and it hurt. And if you look at their ticker, if you look at their shares, the value has dropped over time. If you look at when Hans started to where Hans is exiting, the company is worse off, right? They have a lot more debt, and they haven't grown the business, and that's where it is. You could point to strength of financials, but I mean, the rest of the industry enjoyed strength in financials and subscriber growth, right? So they were able to kind of do both, while Verizon really wasn't. So this article was published just recently, just today or yesterday at the time of this recording, from Max over at Seeking Alpha. Look, check this out. Verizon undergoing a strategic reset with new CEO to take leadership, reclaim it from T-Mobile. See, the admission that T-Mobile's perception has completely changed, that they are the ones in wireless, right? And that has to get under the skin of Verizon. Verizon's previous pricing strategy hindered subgrowth, failed to leverage significant C-band and mmWave investments. I would have to agree with this. All of that money spent, all of that building, and they didn't grow. They didn't get more users on the network, right? They kind of grew through cable, but most of cable's usage is on their hotspots and on people's home Wi-Fi. So, it wasn't really that much growth on the network. New aggressive pricing promotion, the acquisition of Starry, urban FWA expansion. I think, when you look at Frontier, that's also a part of this. And, but when it comes to broadband, I'd say Verizon is strong. So it's not all bad. It's not all bad at all. But for the investor, they're looking at this as an opportunity. New CEO, a new direction, a new philosophy. Maybe they do things differently. Dan Schulman will be the purveyor of the direction of Verizon, but we're talking about a board that remains largely unchanged. How much is really going to change? How much are they all of a sudden, if they haven't leveraged enough C-band, what, now all of a sudden they're going to do it? A lot of people are calling for cheaper prices, lower prices to be more competitive. A lot of people are looking for the FWA piece with the Starry acquisition and Frontier with fiber, that to become a bigger thing. I think all those are more realistic. But again, that's going to be all about how they integrate it and leverage it. So this is an interesting read. I think you guys should check out more of these types of articles so you can kind of see where the investor sees Verizon as a company. They clearly view it as having weakness over the last several years under Hans. So is anybody really surprised that he either walked away under pressure or he was escorted out, right? And we'll find out more when we get the earnings call for Q3 here in about a week or 2 weeks, I think. But we'll be sure to report on that. But let me know what you guys think about all this. Drop me some comments, like, share, subscribe, check out some more videos. We'll see you guys soon on the next one.